I think hockey is a great release for kids or anybody that plays it. It's the only sport that you can go 30, 40 miles an hour and actually run into somebody legally. The sport of ice hockey is, it's an amazing sport. We have programs here that cater to a beginner skater all the way up to a professional hockey player. We train NHL hockey players, and I train 2.5-year-olds. We have adult clinics. We have 3-on-3 leagues. We also offer programs for team training. We have a program for everybody here at Lupo's PHI. I'm a native of Boston, Massachusetts. Started playing hockey when I was 2.5 years old. I was a #1 athlete in the state of Massachusetts when I was a senior in high school. I ended up getting a 4-year scholarship in hockey from Northeastern University. Played 5 years of minor pro hockey. Was Rookie of the Year in the East Coast Hockey League. Played a year in the IHL at San Antonio Dragons. I played in Germany, in East Cologne, Germany. I also played in Dayton, Ohio. I played in Tallahassee. Lupo's PHI is about 17,000 square feet. It also houses 2 ice sheets. Both of them are 85 long, which is the width of a normal ice hockey rink. One of them is about 54 wide, the other one's 42 wide. We also house a gym for older kids, weightlifting gym, where we have 4 or 5 power stations. We also have a resistance gym for the younger kids. We've got 4 locker rooms. We also have a conference room where we do chalk talk, we do video sessions, and also we have some office space for myself and my staff. At my institute, the concept of having a small ice sheet is repetition. That's why I built this place. On the smaller ice surface, kids are going to get 4 times as much reps. They're going to get 4 times as much shots on that, and the rest period is a lot smaller. On a full ice sheet, you may go up the ice 1 time, maybe touch the puck once. If you're lucky, get a shot on net. At my facility, in the condensed area, you're going to do that 5 or 6 times, as opposed to a full ice sheet.
If you look at the action in a game, you would see a lot of small area plays, whether it be a 2-on-1 out of the corner. And the guys that are successful in hockey long term are able to make plays in tight quarters and create opportunities.
When we first heard about the small ice surface, I really couldn't imagine how this was going to work, but it truly is amazing the way they are forced to work at a faster pace, to tighten up their skills. I think has made a huge progress on our team.
Small area games are not only fun for the kids, but they don't even realize they're developing their skills. I feel that's very important for a kid to leave the ice saying, geez, that was a lot of fun. And I feel that's what good coaches do.
I think Dan's personality and Dan's way of relating to the kids is huge. He's able to somehow bring out the best in all of them and is able to motivate them.
You can do it, all right? You know I believe in you. All right, my man? Come on.
My love is kids, to be involved in a young person's life and watch them grow. You can't even put a price tag on that.
Good hustle, Eric.
He just makes it fun for the kids. If they're not having fun, then he feels that he's failing them in some way.
Did you eat your Wheaties this morning?
No. He can be tough on them, and he is tough on all of them.
Go sit down.
But they respond really well. They know it's nothing personal. If he gets in their face.
Stop netting!
But they're giggling and laughing 5 minutes later with each other. So he's very, very, very good that way.
Our team training offers full ice training as well as skill training here at our facility.
Step to the net, go, 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 go.
We run practices here where kids develop their skills to take into a full ice game.
I see you guys skate here, hey boys?
And then what we also do is we utilize full ice to develop all the systems. The breakouts and the 5-on-5 in the zone coverage, power play, penalty killing, things like that nature. Chalk talk is just another avenue of training for kids. You can train them on the ice and you can tell them what they're doing wrong. But if they visualize it and be active in the chalk talk itself. Ryan, why would it be the left forward? It makes them think, it makes them talk in front of their peers.
The puck goes out to the corner, the defense can go get it.
Once they see it, and then you go over it with them, it makes a huge difference. Kim is the director of our travel hockey program here. He's involved in organizing all tournaments, setting anything from the budget to uniforms, to coaching staff.
That's it.
He is probably one of the most amazing hockey minds I've ever met.
Quick, Mike, quick.
Cam coaches midget team. Some kids react differently to different coaches, and I'm sure Cam brings things out of kids that I can't.
Find the net.
At my facility, we offer goalie classes, goalie camps, goalie clinics.
I've been playing since I'm about 7 years old. Played goalie my whole life. Never even put on a pair of forward skates.
Goaltenders in practice, in a full ice practice, you only have an hour, so you don't really have the time to spend with the goaltenders. I don't get it because it's the most important position and nobody spends time with them. Here, you can walk in here any day of the week and we've got goalie camps going on.
You must stop all of my shots, otherwise the drill does not go on. Ready, boys? We got it?
The goalies do take a lot of shots, and a lot of shots from a lot of different angles. So there's no time to really fall asleep in front of the net.
Good work.
There's things that you can do in the gym that you can't cover on the ice.
Previously in my career, I studied under a guy named Istvan Bali, which is regarded as a top sports scientist in the world. All the things I learned from him, I just put on a smaller scale and implement them with the youth down here.
It's a lot of core training, which is the middle of your body, from your thighs up to right underneath your chest.
That is the key to hockey. Abdominal strength, abdominal stabilization, abdominal power. So you see some of around you see some of the best equipment that there is out there. Some of the best, most hockey-specific equipment, from the physio balls to the balance boards, the functional type training that hockey players need. This is by far the best training that's available in the country in terms of developing hockey players.
We currently have an adult women's team. They travel all over the country. Some of them have 2 or 3 kids, and they have the love for the game. They inspire me in some crazy way. I really don't know how to explain it, but it's always, I leave the ice with them, and I'm always completely happy. It's like I'm fulfilled. That's what this game's all about, you know.
Dan's really great. He just really wants to teach you how to play, and that comes from having passion for the sport. You can tell he really, really loves hockey.
The Florida Flyers travel program is our travel program here at Lupo's Professional Hockey Institute. We have teams that travel all the way from Orlando over to Tampa and also around the South Florida area.
Our team is weekend-based. So we get to come together as a group on weekends, so it's not interfering with school. We just go to tournaments, to places that fascinate us, and deliver good hockey for our kids.
The New England Open Hockey League, the commissioners in the leagues have embraced us. They really have, and it's the first time any Florida team has ever been accepted into a Boston Hockey League. We travel up there a couple of times a year, and we play 4 or 5 games on a weekend. And we're very competitive up there.
My son absolutely loves it. He's ready to go. It's the first time the whistle blows, and he's always dressed early. He absolutely loves the training. He loves the kids he plays with, and he loves Dan as his coach.
You got to play at 100% all the time, okay? And tons of fun. When you play hard, we have fun and we win, okay? Everybody play together.
My philosophy as a head coach is aggressiveness.
Go get it! Go get it!
I'm a very strong competitor. I love to win. I don't like to come in second place. However, that is not the most important thing at all times. I always step back and say, geez, it's about the kids. It's not about me.
Nice shot, brother. Nice shot.
He teaches, the necessary bonds that are formed among teammates. In one of the games, Dan was walking up and down the bench, sort of tapping the kids who were on the bench on the back of them and saying, cheer for those guys. Those are your teammates. Come on, get. And that moved me. The fact that a hockey coach would be so in tune towards the feelings of an 11-year-old kid who finally hit the ice, I found to be just terribly heartwarming. And says a lot for the man.
I think that's a huge talent or gift that Dan has that a lot of coaches do not have. He truly enjoys working with these boys. He just radiates when they do well. You can just see how proud he is of them.
Bring your son or your daughter, out here to play just one day. You're not going to find anything that is going to bring your child to the level that your child can potentially come to.
Learning to be better hockey players, learning to be better people, learning how to fail and fail with dignity, learning how to succeed and succeed with grace, drive, determination, the passion for something. All those traits I credit Dan for because he instills that in the kids, while at the same time ensuring that they're having fun.
We want every kid to walk out of here saying 2 things. Number 1, I had a blast and I want to come back. Number 2, I learned something new. And those are the two main things that we want from all of our kids that walk in and out of this building. We want everyone, the number one, have fun. The number two, say, I want to be back.
Is it fun?
Very fun.